so excited because it's finally time for me to go through my entire minimalist makeup collection to declutter anything I'm no longer using or I don't see myself using in the future. But first, I want to clean the drawers just a little bit so when I'm putting stuff back in, I have a clean slate. Then I also have some backup products in here. This is my backup drawer, and I have this makeup products as well as my summer bronzer. And then also I have the two backups of the foundation. And lastly, this is my time will tell box where I have some makeup brushes that I'm not sure what to do with. And now this is everything that I own, which means I can finally start going through everything. And I'm gonna start with my lipsticks. The first product that I have is a lip balm from the Body Shop, and you can see it's barely used. I just personally never ever reach for it, so this one I'm gonna be decluttering, and maybe I can give it to my mom, maybe she will enjoy it. And then I have a pale nude lipstick that I bought not too long ago. As you can see, it's fairly used, nothing special, but the reason I bought it is because I wasn't sure how a pale nude lipstick is gonna look on me, so I wanted to try something cheap before I splurge on a lipstick, if that makes sense. But since I've got a new upgrade, I don't need this one anymore, so I'm gonna be decluttering this one as well. And now I can show you the lipstick that I upgraded this one with. This one is brand new. I used it 2 times only. It's a Charlotte Tilbury Kim K lipstick, and you can see it's a pale nude, but it's just a little bit deeper than the other one. And this one is absolutely amazing, so this one is gonna be staying. Then another new lipstick that I recently bought, and I just wore it 3-4 times, I'm not sure. It's the Bare Minerals Grace. This one I bought because it's very hydrating, and it's my everyday lipstick when I'm not doing anything special. So this one is obviously gonna stay as well. And now to my other Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. I have quite a big selection. This one is Pillow Talk, and I use it quite a lot. It's a very iconic nude shade that a lot of people love, and I'm one of those people as well. So this one is obviously gonna be staying. Then I also bought the Pillow Talk Medium, which I used a little bit less. And this one I love in the fall and winter. It's kind of more of a vampy nude, but this year I haven't been wearing it so much, but I still love it and enjoy it, so I'm gonna keep it as well. And then I also have the Lush Cherry lipstick, which you can see I also wore quite a lot. I love this shade in the spring and in the summer. I also have a nail polish in a similar color, so this one is going to be staying. And then I also have the Superstar lips, again in Pillow Talk from Charlotte Tilbury. This one I was really hoping to use up, but it's still a tiny bit left. This is the max that I can do, so it's not a lot of it left. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna declutter it out of my makeup collection, and I'm gonna put it in my purse to use up in that kind of way. So it's gonna be gone very soon, maybe in a month's time. So officially for me this is kind of decluttered because I'm not gonna have it here anymore, but I still want to use it up as a lip balm. And if you like the numbers, you're in luck because I'm gonna count everything. So I'm decluttering 3 lipsticks, and I'm keeping 5 of them. Now for my lip liners, the first one that I have again is a Pillow Talk shade from Charlotte Tilbury. As you can see, this one is almost used up, so I'm just gonna put it in my drawer until I use it up. But then I also have a backup of this shade in this little packaging, which I'm just gonna put in the drawer today because this one is so tiny. This one is brand new, and it's again the same shade in Pillow Talk. But then I also have the Pillow Talk Medium, which it's an amazing color. Again, the same as the lipstick, and I love wearing the combo. I also love wearing it with a normal Pillow Talk. So this pencil is just amazing. And then lastly, I have the Isadora lip liner in the shade Nude Rose, and this one is perfect to wear with my Lush Cherry lipstick, so that's why I bought it, to have something to wear with my bright coral lipstick. So I'm gonna keep 4 lip liners. This one is gonna be gone very soon. And now for my eyeliners, the first one that I have is from Urban Decay. This one is a white color, and I love using it in my inner corner. I even use this one when I'm not wearing a lot of makeup because it's just so nice. I love it. But then I have an eyeliner from Zoeva that I just never ever use anymore. This one I think is the 3rd one that I bought, and I can show you it. It's a really nice eyeliner, actually. I like it, but the thing is, it's just I never ever reach for it because I bought a new makeup brush. You already know which one it is. It's this one. This one is a detail smoky liner that I use with eyeshadow to apply an eyeliner, eye pencil look, if that makes sense. So ever since I got this one, I stopped using my eyeliners. I honestly find them just a little bit too harsh. They're maybe nice for special occasion, but I never have anything special to go to. So this one, I'm gonna be decluttering, but then also I actually have a backup of this product because I used to really love it, and I was sure that I'm gonna use it up and then I'm gonna open the new one, but that just never gonna happen. So I'm actually gonna declutter both of these. My sister, she loves eyeliners, so I'm gonna give this to her and I think she's gonna enjoy them. So for my eye pencils, I'm keeping one and I'm decluttering two. Now for my brows, I only have two products. The first one is Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in medium brown, which is something that I love using, not on an everyday basis. Today I'm not wearing it, but just when I feel like it, I put it on, and it's great to have a little bit more of a thicker eyebrow. And then my absolute favorite product, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Deep Brow Gel, again in medium brown. This one is fantastic, I'm wearing it today. It's my everyday product. It keeps my eyebrows in place, but then also it gives them just a little bit more volume because this is a deep brow gel, not your standard eyebrow gel. So these two are both staying. And then for my mascaras, I have the Isadora High Impact Mascara. This one I just opened, it's brand new, so obviously it's gonna be staying. But then I have a waterproof mascara that I opened in the summer that honestly I thought maybe I'm gonna wear it just a little bit, but I never ever reach for it, so I'm gonna declutter it. It was barely used, but I'm not really a fan of waterproof mascaras. That's why I don't use them as much. Oh, I also forgot I have another backup of a mascara that I just recently bought, and it's from Charlotte Tilbury. It's Legendary Lashes. This one I absolutely love. I already used up one tube, so I'm just gonna put it in storage because once I use up the Isadora one, this one is gonna come in. So I'm actually keeping two mascaras in total. And now to my foundations. Lately I just have not been reaching for them, and I can actually show you because I've been storing them vertically so you can see how much I actually use them. This is the amount that I used up in a year. Nothing. This is just barely anything, and this one is pretty much the same. It's not so visible on camera, but the line is right here. So both of these foundations, this one is a summer shade, this one is a winter shade, I used up just a tiny little bit in a year, maybe a year and a half, which is absolutely nothing. But then I also have the backups of the foundation in storage because this one is discontinued. And honestly, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna declutter these two that I was using for the last year because I can give them to my sister and my mom. My mom uses foundations every single day, and my sister, she uses it a lot more than I do. So these two I'm gonna let go of, and I'm gonna open the brand new ones to put in my collection. So I'm still gonna have foundation in my collection, but just, you know, I don't need to have backups because I really use them slowly. And then for my concealers, again, I did the same thing. I was storing it vertically so I can see how much I have left. This one is the wrong shade for me. I also am not in love with this concealer, with the quality. I mean, it's nothing special. It's a Bare Minerals concealer, and I just have tiny little bit left. And this one, what I'm gonna do with it, I'm gonna put in my travel section. So in the summer, I can take this one with me to use as a foundation and use it up that way. Otherwise, it's kind of going out of my makeup collection. I don't need to have it in here. So for me, this is technically decluttered. And then the only concealer that I'm keeping is the brand new one from, again, Charlotte Tilbury. This one has a nice little sponge and it's brand new. I'm wearing it today, so definitely staying. And this is just a travel makeup brush, which I'm just gonna put in my drawer. And then lastly, for my foundation, which, I mean, this one is not a foundation, it's actually a tint, glowy dewy tint that I'm wearing today with my concealer, which I love that combo. This one is my favorite product. As soon as I'm gonna run out of it, I'm gonna buy a new one. I love it so much, so this one is gonna be staying. And now to my eyeshadow palettes. I'm gonna start with the new one. This one I got just recently and I've been really enjoying it. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Mini Sultry palette, and I just really love how it works with my skin tone. This one is a little bit more cool tone and I absolutely love it, so it's gonna be staying. Then all of my Charlotte Tilbury quads, I love them so much, they're also gonna be staying. This one is called the Uptown Girl and it's full of shimmers. I love these two shades, especially together, they're amazing. And then I also have the Sophisticate, which is all matte eyeshadow palette. This one I highly recommend. It's such a gorgeous palette. The shades are super blendable. I love Charlotte Tilbury quads. But then I have the eyeshadow palette that I'm not so obsessed with. I mean, it's still good. For the price that you pay, I think it's still good, but it's not comparable to the other palettes that I just showed you, and it's the Too Faced Natural Eyes. This one I think is discontinued, and I was debating whether to declutter it or keep it, but I decided I'm gonna keep it for this shade that I put all over my lid every time I do my eye makeup, and this is the eyeshadow topper that I love, love, love. So I'm gonna keep this eyeshadow just for these two shades, and then once I use them up or just make a huge dent, then I'm gonna let it go. But for now, it's gonna be stay. Now for my blushes, I have only two. The first one is the Hourglass Smooth Exposure. This one I love so much. It's very subtle. I love it in the fall and in the spring. And then the summer blush, it's the Hot Mama. This is the travel version. This one is such a stunning peach corally shade, shimmery. I love it in the spring and summer. And I love that it's a travel size. I'm not even sure why they sell blushes big as this, because has anyone ever used a blush up? I'm not sure. I'm gonna keep both because that's a perfect amount for me. Then for my bronzers, what I have, first I have the Body Shop bronzer that I love so much. This one is, I think, a honey bronzer, but it's not available anymore. I'm wearing it today and it's really natural. I really have to build it up, but I'm gonna continue using it because I think I used it quite a lot, and I think it's gonna be used up this year, if I'm not mistaken. And then I also have the summer bronzer. This one is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. I love this one in the summer when I'm a little bit more tan. Right now I had it in the storage because I'm not using it, but as soon as it gets a little bit warmer and I get a little bit more tan, I'm gonna put it in my collection again. And then I also have this Leo Duo. This one is a Charlotte Tilbury Bronze and Glow, and I've been using the highlighter every single day, but this one I'm actually not using at the moment because it's very similar to my Body Shop bronzer. I mean, there is a little bit of difference in the undertone, but when you put it on your face, you cannot really see that difference so much. That's why I decided I'm gonna work on this one until I use it up, and then I'm gonna start using this shade. So these are all of my bronzers and highlighters. Again, I have the perfect amount and nothing to declutter here. And then for my setting powder, I have the Hourglass Translucent Veil, which is a really nice powder. I love it. It's very finely milled. So yeah, I use it under my eyes. Today I'm not wearing it anywhere else except under my eyes. Sometimes I put it all over my face, it depends. But this is a really nice translucent powder that I'm also gonna be keeping. But then I have a really weird product, and it's not technically a makeup product, but it's a spring water spray bottle. My mom got this one as a gift, but she never used it, so she gave it to me, and I use it a lot because I think it's just this amount left, but the spray nozzle, oh yeah, okay, it's dripping everywhere. So the spray nozzle is just not working properly anymore. So I'm gonna have to, you know, maybe put it in my bathroom to use when I'm doing my hair and I want to dampen it a little bit, because in here it's very messy. But if that doesn't work, I'm gonna completely, you know, just throw it in the trash because the spray nozzle, it's not really good anymore. Then for my accessories, I have this Charlotte Tilbury, what is pencil sharpener that I'm gonna be keeping. I really enjoy it. I also have the Zoeva mirror that I really enjoy using, that I'm gonna put back. And now for my 3 makeup brushes that I don't know what to do with, I'm gonna go with my instinct. So the first one that I have is a detail highlight brush from Zoeva. I was sent this by accident and they said I can just keep it, I didn't have to return it. So for now, I'm just gonna keep it because I'm still thinking that maybe I can use it in the future. The same goes for this one. This one is a fan brush that I'm not really a fan of fan brushes, but at the same time, I just don't want to declutter it because I think it might still be useful. Maybe I can do a comparison with my other highlighter brush, because sometimes I feel this one is not picking up the product the same way as this one is. I'm gonna see, maybe I'm gonna put it in my collection back today so I can use it up a little bit more and see how I feel about it. But then one brush that I am decluttering is the lip brush from Zoeva. This one I never ever reach for, so I'm just gonna, yeah, declutter it. I really don't need it. So this is everything I'm decluttering today. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 products in total. Now for my backups, I'm gonna put them in here. I have the summer bronzer, the mascara, and also the makeup brush. I'm just gonna keep everything in here. And this is actually the travel sections that I was talking about. So I'm gonna put my concealer in here, so when I'm packing my bag for traveling, I can take it with me in the summer. And now this is my final minimalist collection for 2024. I love how minimized it is. Everything that I have in here, I love. I love the lipsticks and how they fit perfectly. Everything makes so much sense. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.